What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 18 of Snatch Liquor Reviews. Now, today's episode, we got CASAMIGOS Tequila Blanco. Now, this is a new on the channel. We've never done a Blanco blend of tequila before. We've only done the Reposados, which personally I'm a little more partial to myself when it comes to the tequilas. But, I got nothing against a good silver. I think the Blanco is supposed to be an equivalent to that, but if you don't know, Blanco means white. Clearly, this is clear, but we'll go with it. All right, now I'll give you a little close-up of the bottle here. Nothing too special looking. It's tequila. It's got a wood cork. Not the best cork sound. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but there's definitely better ones we've done on the channel. Now, let's see. Doesn't say much about it on the bottle. On the back, it just gives you the government warning, which you can't trust those guys, so don't listen to that. Yeah. Now, the only other thing it says is notes of a smooth vanilla finish. Well, I tell you what, I've definitely given some smooth vanilla finishes on backs before, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this tequila right here. It's funny because sex. Now, I don't really have too much to say about this. All I can say is, this definitely looks like something that all the college girls would be drinking on spring break. Also looks like some stuff your homie would be drinking when he's still in the closet. But I'm comfortable enough with my sexuality to drink this as well as my associate here. Never be too uncomfortable with your sexuality to drink something that is feminine. Be a true alpha.
Plus, I'll tell you what, something real great about this is, it's from Mexico, and we'll say that one thing is when it comes to tequila, Mexico is the best to go.
That is gosh darn right there.
Yeah, they do be doing some real fine tequilas. I think they're the only ones that really do tequila right. I mean, that's where it originated from, right?
Yeah, they're the professionals, and we like to let the professionals do it. It's not like whiskey where you got a couple of different regions that are good at it, which, with whiskey, obviously Kentucky's the best. Yeah, Canada, definitely not the best.
Canada, way opposite of the best. It's kind of the worst. What are you smelling? What's the sniffer?
No, it's a little faint, but it definitely
doesn't smell like rubbing alcohol.
No, it does not smell like rubbing alcohol. It's got a little bit of sweet notes. It does definitely smell like the southern region of the globe. It's got that agave smell that pretty much all tequilas have. It's not really telling you a whole lot based off the smell. There's a little bit of mystery involved to the sniffer. But you know what? I'm gonna let the taster give this a shot real quick.
Mexico is the best to go.
Whew. All right, now tell you what. For tequila, it's definitely not bad. You know what?
It's pretty damn smooth, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth for tequila. Personally, I wouldn't say I like it as much as the other tequilas we've reviewed on this channel.
I don't know. That one's probably, I would say, my favorite. Personally, that's me. I won't say about anybody else. I like this. Oh, let me splash it on myself.
Yeah, that's extra flavor town.
Like I said, right Mexico is the best to go, and I like to smell like it all the time.
Yeah, if you're a real man, you fucking rub that shit in every time.
Yeah, a little on the
You let it absorb through your taster, through the liver, and through the skin. The skin's a very good absorber for substances. There's other substances absorbed through the skin that I like a lot, but I'm not gonna tell you about that.
I'm gonna take another drink.
Yeah. Shout out MK Ultra. Now, I'm going to taste it again because I don't quite remember a smooth vanilla finish.
Oh, by the way, while he's tasting that, we do got a real special thing we're going to bring in here towards the end of this video. We also got some 1800 Ultimate Margarita watermelon flavor which obviously watermelon is one of the best flavors you could use for a margarita mixer.
That is right.
That's just truly,
Yes.
one.
If you disagree with that, I need you to click off this video right now. This video is not for you, but go ahead in the comments. Let us know what your favorite margarita flavor is.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll test it. We'll see what's going on. We'll see if you're right.
I can't say this has a note of vanilla, but it really, to me, it tastes just like a kind of tequila mixed with water.
Yeah, no vanilla, just burn.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 40%, so you're getting a very typical mixes going on there as far as the alcohol content is concerned. But it's got a generic taste, but it is smooth. So I wouldn't say it's a bad choice. The women obviously going to really like this because usually they don't like very much burn, even though sometimes they do bring in the burn, if you know what I mean.
Don't have sex with those women.
Yeah, don't.
Sometimes it's perfect.
Do yourself a favor. Now, I don't really have much else to say about this. I think the outside of the bottle does a good job of speaking for itself. There's just not much to say. It's tequila. It gets you drunk, and it's not a bad choice. And it's reasonably cost effective. I believe this bottle was right at around $40, which is a pretty typical cost for a fifth of tequila. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to rate this 6.5 out of 10. It's not very exciting, but it does the job, and I don't really have any complaints about it. But it doesn't aim for the stars by any means when it comes to tequilas.
Personally, I hold a very low standard for tequila. I'm not a big tequila fan. Well, I should say I hold a higher standard. I'm not a big tequila fan. I would say of a lot of tequilas, I'm more of a silver tequila guy when it comes down to it. That's personally me. I won't say that that's anybody else's taste. I would say on a scale of bottom barrel tequila to, obviously top shelf tequila, which I can't say. At Don Julio and your Patron, I wouldn't consider that top shelf by any means. Consider that expensive, but it's definitely not top shelf.
Corporate safe.
Right, exactly. They've been doing it for a long time. They're a trusted name. They're in every bar you go to. Any Mexican restaurant you go to, you're going to find Don Julio, you're going to find Patron, and you're going to find like CASAMIGOS, which CASAMIGOS, again, is another great tequila we might get into at a later time.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is about that, though, they're going to charge you like $25 a shot for both of those. And let me be the one to tell you, don't ever do it. All right?
Yeah.
Just go with the Hornitos. Just go with the 1800. It's going to be a much more financially safe decision. You're not going to regret it at the end of the night when you look at that ticket and you're like, fuck, I just spent $100 on 5 shots of tequila. No. Don't do that.
Yeah, I prefer to drink my booze at home for that reason.
Exactly.
I don't really like people very much.
Exactly. And you know what? If you're going to get tequila at a bar, just fucking drink a margarita anyways, because they'll throw whatever in there. You're not going to taste it, but you're going to enjoy it a lot more.
Right. And so I will say, on a tequila scale, I would give this honestly a solid 8. And again, I'm not a tequila fan, but I would say for tequila, it's smooth. It doesn't have a lot of shitty taste to it. I mean, like I said, it's from Jalisco, Mexico. Never been to Jalisco, Mexico, but again, we will just go ahead and say it. When it comes to tequila, Mexico is the bestico. They know how to do it just right. And they're the only ones that know how to do it right, because I don't ever see any other place in the world that really makes tequilas besides Mexico. I think that's because they kind of have all the agave and shit there. But I could be wrong about that, I don't know. But I mean, really, you can see through it, good clarity. You don't really see a lot of like sediment, or I actually don't see any sediment.
It's definitely a clean product.
That is actually really impressive.
I would put this probably on the pharmaceutical level when it comes to cleanness of alcohols. You could pour this in someone's water bottle. They're not going to notice.
Yeah, it's got no particles in it.
Yeah,
It's
I
actually
mean,
really impressive.
You know what? If you are underage and you do some delinquent activities, you could get away with some delinquent activities with this stuff.
Which we don't recommend.
No, we don't recommend
underage drinking, but if
Yes.
somebody were to do that, then, you know,
I've done a lot of it
sneak that
myself.
into
I
a
would
movie
know.
theater if you wanted to.
Yeah, oh yeah, easily.
But yeah, I mean, again, that filtration process is pretty stellar because I don't see a single little bit of residue or anything.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
been
you know
filtered
what?
pretty well.
You know, if you're laying on the beach, this is going to look good sitting in the sand right next to you while you're sunbathing. You know what? I don't really have much else to say other than that. You know, like the bottle itself, like I explained, it's basic. The taste is basic. It's decent, but it is basic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call this the Rihanna of tequilas. And you're probably gonna say that's a hot take, but let me tell you something, okay? Rihanna, very basic, okay? First off, she's all right looking, but she's not that attractive. She's got a pretty basic look. I mean, especially with that forehead she's got, that knocks quite a few
Yeah,
points down
personally, Alicia
on the
Keys,
scale.
way harder.
Yeah, Alicia Keys,
Way
way
harder.
harder. Alicia Keys, if you want to come down and drink some booze with us here on the channel and be a part of the Snatch Liquor Reviews Nation, I will fly
pay
you
for you to
out.
fly you.
Yes, yes, please, Alicia, consider it. All right.
Yeah.
Now, you know, CASAMIGOS tequila. That's what we got. So go ahead, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead, smash yourself some CASAMIGOS tequila, and you're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna say it's the best decision in the world, but you're not gonna have any regrets about it. It's a very clean mix. I mean, I'm gonna take another drink of that real quick just to reaffirm my opinion on that.
Yeah, we may update you with a little margarita video later, let you know how that goes. Take another swig of that there too, because
Yeah, I mean it's decent. It is decent. But
that is pretty tasty, honestly. Again, I'm not a tequila guy, but it's pretty
I
tasty.
don't know. Maybe the vanilla is there, but maybe I've just tossed too many back tonight to really be able to tell.
I don't taste vanilla. I think they're
But you know, perfect college drink. You know, if you're someone that does not know anything about liquors at all, this is definitely a great liquor for you. If you're going to a party and all there is vodka, go ahead, bring this to the table. This is definitely a light liquor that's not gonna ruin your night. And yeah, so like I said, go ahead, smash yourself a bottle of CASAMIGOS tequila, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let us know what you want us to review next. Because, you know, right now, we have done everything that you guys have requested, except for one particular special drink, which is coming, by the way. It's just taking some time. But yeah, you request it, we will do it every time. All right? Your boys, Snatch Liquor Reviews 2023, 2024, we're in your walls.